What's up guys, this is Astranox. It's time for the showcase of Cerise in 2022. Is this hero worth pulling for? Is this hero still amazing? Every single one of her skills are just amazing. They're just amazing. They're always great. That's the thing. This hero has a lot of stuff going on. And her memory imprint, she has effectiveness for herself or crit chance for the rest of the team. So the imprints are good as well. So here we go with the way I have her built. I have her on speed hit set. I didn't opt for that much speed on her. I used to have her most of the time with 290 speed back in the days, but I decided to drop the speed so I can have 100% crit chance, and I even stacked some attack on her. So let's see what kind of damage she can do with 15 skill ups. Her own artifact is amazing, provides stealth for rangers at the start and throughout the battle, but I have her on Sash Itain artifact. It is up to 16% combat chance for your whole team when you defeat an enemy, and that allows you to close the gap and get more turns, get your heroes to follow up back to back, and it allows you to just take out maybe an extra one of their biggest threat. And it definitely is quite helpful, very easy to get compared to a limited 5-star artifact. Especially her own artifact, you need to limit break it to get a better chance to get stealth. So that's something I don't really like. I feel like the stealth artifact is more if you bring her in other playstyles. You bring her in a bruiser team, you want to bring her in a control team, you want to bring her in other type of teams, but I have her in a high offense team. Well, actually high offense teams, and I prefer to have Sash Itain on her because of what I said before. So as you can see, I'm using different heroes with her. Now the skill number 3 is the really powerful thing is that it reduces buff duration by 1 turn. So that means immunity is off of the enemy because of that. And even if they have barrier from Fallen Cecilia, Bastion of Perlucia, it doesn't matter. The immunity is going to be taken off. And she has elemental advantage with the skill number 3. So even if you're fighting Earth Hero or heroes, it doesn't matter. She's still going to land. She's still going to be able to land a critical hit if you have good crit chance on her. Like, it's all good. I love that. Now, if they are evasion-based hero or heroes, of course, you're not going to be able to actually, land your attack and land your debuffs. You're going to miss your attack. So that's unfortunate when that happens. There's also the 15% innate resist you do have to worry about, but her skill 2 ignores effect resistance. More on to that in a second. Now her skill 3 attacks everyone. Elemental advantage. You are able to remove immunity because it reduces buff duration by 1 turn. So every buff they have on them, the duration is reduced by 1 turn. Very powerful. Now another thing is that she provides speed down debuff, 30% less speed. So you're going to be able to go more than the enemy. They're going to be slowed down and you can control them better, take them apart. I mean, it's great. She also provides restrict debuff, which is game changing when you're fighting a team and you go first with Cerise, you land a restrict and they're trying to boost their combat truthiness. It gets blocked because of restrict. There's all sorts of ways that the enemy can get some combat truthiness and you block that CR push because of restrict. Just is very, very powerful debuff, and she has 122 base speed, so it works well together. Yes, she doesn't have 128 or 129 base speed, but still her kit is so strong, right? And one thing that definitely cannot be overlooked, the invincibility that she gets after getting the skill number 3 is invaluable. This allows her in pretty much all cases to follow up with another skill. The skill number 2, which actually gives her 50% combat truthiness, which is making it so much easier for her to get another turn, right? A third turn, which will allow her to follow up with the skill 1. So she can do skill 3, skill 2, plus skill 1 in a lot of cases. So you are using the full range of her kit, putting her to great use, and she can fit in so many different team compositions, which I really love, right? The skill number 2 provides, you can land stun on the enemy of your choosing, right? A stun is so good. They're losing their turn. They have to build back their combat truthiness for the next turn. Just amazing. Now, also, she puts enable to buff debuff for 2 turns on that target, so they cannot abuse buffs. It's going to get blocked, which I love. Another thing is that she's getting 50% combat truthiness, so she's halfway there to go again. Also, the Soul Burn on the skill number 2 ignores effect resistance. Doesn't matter how much effect resistance the target has. Could be a Soul Weaver with like 300, 400 effect resistance. We don't care. You Soul Burn it, they're gonna get stunned with Enable to Buff debuff, and you don't have to worry about the 15% innate resist. You give it the middle finger, which is amazing. Okay, so super powerful. Now, I don't know if the enemy has a way to remove one debuff from themselves. It could be like Crimson Seed, Timeless Anchor, you know, for warriors. It could be a, you know, what is it? Wondrous Potion Vial, right? Now the question is the stun or is it the Enable to Buff debuff that gets removed first? If you know the answer, let us know in the comment section. I'm actually curious about that. Now the skill 1, triggering a duo attack with a random ally. So strong, but you need to have the skill 3 on cooldown to be able to trigger a duo attack, right? And also she gets 15% combationist push, so it's going to be faster for her to cycle, going to be able to get more turns. And the skill 3 has only a 4-turn cooldown, the skill 2 has only a 3-turn cooldown. Actually it's 2.5 because she's getting 50% CR push when she uses the skill 2. Now this hero has pros, a lot of pros. She does have some cons. Skill 3 attacks everyone. You have to worry about counter set, counter built into their kit. You have to worry about Elbrus, Ritual Sword on Knights. That's definitely a rough one, right? And Rimuru, right? If he attacks her and she has invincibility buff on her, he's gonna give it to their team. That's a big no-no. That's terrible if that happens. Another thing is that if there's Bellion, you're trying to use souls, Peggy's Ancient Book's gonna get blocked, no souls from that, no soul gain until you take her out of the equation. She's annoying. So you have to be careful about that type of stuff. So yeah, Bellion's gonna be triggering counterattack very easily because Elbrus, maybe she's on counter set as well. So I really don't like that. That's why I'm not actually fighting against Bellion, because I really want my souls. And you can see that Cerise with 100% crit chance with Challenger Domino is definitely a super powerful combination in terms of offensive power. You can just delete heroes with C-Dom. I love it. And I mean, just taking off the immunity off of the enemy, you're going to be able to open so many different combinations with Cerise. You're trying to control the enemy. Your team doesn't need to be 100% control. You could have 3 heroes that control and 1 that takes heroes out one by one. You could have a hero that, you know, sleep the whole team, right? Like a Tenebria, and you just pick them apart. Whoever is not slept, you start to nuke that one and you work that way. So Cerise definitely fits in so many different teams. She's 100% worth getting. If you luck out and you get her own artifact, maybe you buy it from the Power of Knowledge shop. Definitely super strong because you can put that on different rangers. You guys know about Landy with the stealth artifact, or even Cerise, but her stealth artifact is better for other team compositions, not offense based. I would say like Bruiser or Control, like longer battles, but you need to limit break it. So yeah, definitely a powerhouse. So many combos. You can fit her even in PvE content and all sorts of PvP content, which is such a worthy investment. You don't need to skill her damage up, but still get the minus cooldown and effect chance. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Let us know what you guys think about Cerise in the comment section. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.